See, feedback, even in written format, should be more like a conversation. What happens? What happens when you actually start a feedback with why? You are basically challenging the other person. So you are starting a conversation by challenging the other person. What will be the natural response? And that will be a natural response for every person, for many people, or for most of the people, no matter how mature they are, by the virtue of their human nature, including me, right? So when you question someone as in, why did you do this? The first reaction is to think about a defense. So you try to create a defense because you believe, by the human nature of fight or flight, that you are being challenged. So you have to fight, right? You cannot run away from work in a work scenario, so you have to fight. Fight in this context is you have to create an alibi. So naturally, if you challenge someone this way by asking them, why did you do this? They would try to create a defense. What would have been a better approach in this example? A better approach in this example would have been asking, can we change the bar to whatever the title of the bar, to whatever they wanted it to be, as we discussed yesterday. Now, two things will happen here, right? Two things are happening here actually. First is, you still got your point across, right? So you wanted that other person to understand that we discussed this very same specific thing, but it's not there in the slide, which was the point, which was a very valid point. So you basically bring your point across on the table, but at the same time, you make it sound more like a collaborative approach. Mark my word, if you have the why style, change it to can we, which is more like a collaborating style. And I can guarantee that in 80% of the circumstances, you'll find that the next response from that person is admitting his mistake, apologizing, or saying, oops, I missed it, changing it right now. But start with a why. Either the person will make that change very silently, or they will try to create an excuse saying, but I thought that we wanted to do that in some other slide, right? So even if the feedback is written, it's very important to make it a conversation.